power of your mind and the power of your thoughts and your feelings and the way that you see yourself and the way that you see your business, they can actually impact everything that you do in your life. And I'm not just talking about business because, guys, I believe that, we can have it all. Maybe not at once, but we can have it all. And I went from having a very toxic relationship with, my partner, toxic environment, being unhappy, not being, not living life to the fullest, to failing in loads of business and nothing seemed to work. And I don't know, you probably feel like that right now. To fulfilling my dreams, becoming successful. And everything happened for one reason and one reason only. Hey legends, I'm your girl Jem. Welcome to this episode all about mindset. In this episode, we're gonna cover everything I've done to actually reprogram and reshift my mindset to be able to become successful and go from broke and the victim mindset and having zero and dealing with a lot of trauma to actually overcoming everything and ultimately grow my business, create incredible lifestyle, grow my sales. So one of the things that I always seem to experience or see when it comes to people trying to create success and is the amount of lack of mindset work that they do. And I've seen it over and over and over again. And I think a lot of people don't understand the power of your mind and the power of your thoughts and your feelings and the way that you see yourself and the way that you see your business. They can actually impact everything that you do in your life. And I'm not just talking about business because, guys, I believe that, we can have it all. Maybe not at once, but we can have it all. And I went from having a very toxic relationship with, my partner, toxic environment, being unhappy, not being, not living life to the fullest, to failing in loads of business and nothing seemed to work. And I don't know, you probably feel like that right now. To marrying my husband and my best friend and shifting our relationship, the same relationship, went from being toxic to being a healthy relationship. And finally finding something that I love to do, my purpose. And everything happened for one reason and one reason only. And that reason is that I finally understood that if I don't change what's in here, nothing is ever going to work. It doesn't matter. And you probably guys know this anyways. Like you've heard stories where people win the lottery and they lose all the money. And the reason for that is not because they don't have financial education. It's got nothing to do with that because, that they could give that money to somebody that knows about finances and invest it. It's the fact that they win the lottery, but they don't have the correct mindset and they don't have the time, the mind frame of somebody that knows how to deal with it. And it comes down to everything. And a lot of things that I always come across is like, oh, Jem, I haven't been able to make my first sale. Oh, Jem, I haven't been able to grow my business. I haven't been able to, get my first client. I haven't been able to do all these things. It's because you probably right now your mindset is not in the right space, and you might think it is, and you might be doing a little bit of superficial work, but really and truly your subconscious mind and the way that you think without you even knowing plays a huge part. So what do? I'm here to give you all the gist, guys. I'm here to give you the juice of every little step that I did in order for me to achieve what I have achieved so far. And so if you don't know who I am, I've been on national television. I was homeless in the UK. I used to clean toilets. I went from broke to being on national television. That's huge. The first Latina to make it to the Apprentice TV show, and even to national television, I think, in the UK. I've been on a couple of television shows. I've been on magazines. I've been spoke in front of thousands of people on stage. I'm a award-winning motivational speaker. I'm writing a book. Like, I have created all of these for myself, and I'm self-made, and I've done these all on my own. I come from -0 because when I was homeless, there was nobody helping me. There was nobody giving me a hand. I had no one. In fact, I had to actually help my family in Venezuela when all of these things were when all of these things were happening. So if I'm telling you what I'm telling you, that it's transformed my life and it's helped me to get to where I am today, it's because it works. It works. If you really put the work in, it works. Okay. But I believe everybody's on a journey, and I believe everybody's where they're meant to be. And if this is you, if you're feeling like just nothing is working, then I want you to listen very carefully, because this is for you, especially for you. And the first thing is take responsibility. Okay. It's not your situation. It's not your job, it's not your boss, it's not your husband or your boyfriend or your partner, it's not your environment, it's not your friends, it's you. It's not me, it's you. Have you heard about that one? It's you. You need to take responsibility for everything that you're doing that is affecting you. Your choice every day to go to a job that you're not happy with, or to not work in your business as hard as you should, or to do things that you should be doing, that decision is always yours. So the first thing I did was take responsibility. I'm not doing it right. I am blaming everybody else but myself, and it's my life. I need to take control of this. All right, so first thing, acknowledge. Acknowledge that you have an issue, and acknowledge that it's you. It's you who needs to take control of it. Number two, you need to write down what's wrong and deal with it. Like, you need to actually get to the root of the problem. A lot of you superficially think like, oh yeah, no, I need to do this, I need to do that. But really and truly, are you getting to the root of the problem? Do you know exactly what's affecting you? So that's something that you need to look into, and it's so important. In order to shift your mindset, the work has to be coming from within and from the root, because you could work on your mindset and kind of like pretend to yourself that things are working out, but not all the time, not all the time. And then number three, you need to create a habit to shift your mindset. Okay. And I've seen people that they start doing the mindset work, and then they go for it for a little while, and then they stop, and then I'm dealing with this problem and this problem. Life is always going to happen, guys. Life is always going to happen. There's always going to be washing to be done. There is always dinner to be cooked. There is always kids to pick up from school. There is always something that is going to happen. It's going to come on the way of you and what you want to achieve. So you need to make it a priority. One of the books that I listened to that completely transformed my life, it's called The Power. Okay, The Power, it's from the same authors as The Magic, The Secret, but The Power is what you need to do to shift your mind. And this is the book that I listen to if I'm feeling down. This is the book and when I say I listen to, it's because you have to listen to it. You can't, reading it, I read it a few times and it just didn't cause the same effect than listening to it. So if you really want to change your life, then download The Power, download the audiobook app, download The Power. I'll leave the link below, and start to listen to it when you go to the gym, when you're doing your stuff around the house, cleaning, cooking, whatever. Just get absolutely obsessed with shifting your mindset. You cannot believe in you, but I can tell you right now, if you don't work on your mindset, if you don't shift your mindset, nothing you do is gonna stick, and things are gonna get too much. And when they get too much, then you're just gonna end up quitting. You need a strong mindset. Okay, in order for you to succeed, you need a strong mindset. So if you want to get the next sale, if you want to get the next booking, if you want to get the next client, you need to work on your self-belief, and you need to work on the way that you feel. Because unfortunately, when we worry about when is next sale's gonna come, the sales are not coming, that's exactly what's gonna happen. No sales are gonna come. If you worry about, I'm not getting a client, that is a message you're sending out. So you're not going to get a client. So working on your mindset, shifting your mindset on actually believing in yourself and believing that those clients are coming, and they're not just coming, they're there, they're waiting for you. All you have to do is show up for them. Show up imperfect, be authentic. And that is my next episode, guys. So make sure that you stay tuned. Give us a thumbs up, a follow, a like, a comment. I would love to hear from you. And anything that you guys want me to cover. But right now, I want you to work on your mindset. But for our next episode, we're going to actually share how you be able to actually reinforce your self-belief and things that you can actually do to actually brainwash yourself to believe in yourself. Because just like society has brainwash you to not believe in yourself, you can do the opposite as well yourself. And I'm going to be sharing it all with you. So make sure that you hit that notification button, because you'll be able to be notified when my next episode is up. But for now, have an amazing, amazing end of the week and lots of love. Mwah. See you soon.